What's going on, guys? This is Danny from Slow Restoration, and we bought the worst vehicle I could actually find from another YouTuber. Someone you definitely know. You know the vehicle. It's kind of, yeah, so you know it, you know the person. It's kind of a big deal, I guess. It's been jumped. It's been thrashed. It's had 44-inch tall tires on it. Some of you guys probably already have an idea what it is. It may be that vehicle, it may not be. Everything I said, it's been thrashed hard. Definitely not well taken care of. It's kind of a shame, actually, but it is what it is. We have it. I need your help actually deciding what to do with it. But I guess first you need to know what it is. So let's go ahead and roll that footage when it got delivered to me. All right, guys, we're going to interrupt this because I hear a truck pulling in right now. And I'm pretty excited to see what's out there. You guys are going to be very surprised. And as you can see, the truck driver's a little bit crazy. All right, so obviously this is not the same video, but let's see what we got outside here. Oh, can you see it from there? You should be able to. You may not be able to tell what it is yet, but it's big. Here he is. Got us a ramp truck with a little something on the back.
Kind of looks.
All right, Steve made it. He's got his gem here of a Civic.
Not mine anymore.
Well, technically it's not off the truck.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. Love it, hate it, what you want to see changed.
I think they want to see the body change.
Probably.
A lot of people did not care for the body much.
Yeah.
But it did what I needed it to do.
Sorta.
It's a functioning vehicle. Like, as much as you don't think, you can actually functionally drive this, especially around here.
Mm-hmm.
You could take this to the gas station around here.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would definitely take it up the side road.
Yeah. You could drive it to a gas station.
All right, let's get this unloaded. All right, guys, we're sitting in the Civic. It's quite the cockpit in here. Yeah. It's
got a homey feel.
It's got a no headroom feel. Like my head's literally out of the sunroof, but.
Tomato.
All right, so we're unstrapped. I'm on the brake, and we're gonna give this a shot.
They should all work. Everything should work.
Yeah, that's the famous last word, should. We're definitely out of park now, and we're off the brake.
Look at that. Oh, it's not moving at all?
No.
I guess I can give you a little assist.
Let me make sure. There we go. We definitely got some brakes hanging up. All right.
Now you're good.
Brakes actually.
They do work.
They don't work half bad. We're almost as tall as the box truck right now, but all right, let's just go for it. Throw back in park. Pull the steering column off our lap. Wow. Interesting. What did I get myself into? All right, so let's peel out of this thing. Door handle's floating here. There we go. We are off the trailer now. We're still 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it's
at least
than that.
Oh, yeah.
Like by far. Yeah.
So there's the rocker standing beside it. Yep.
She's big. Remember, I wanted to go like 4 inches taller.
Yeah, someone talked you out of that too.
Yeah, but if we would have went that 4 inches, we wouldn't have our tire hitting issues.
It's not going to hit very shortly. I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy.
So Steve is actually going through his storage bin right now.
Yeah, like I said, once it was loaded on the truck, I didn't really want to mess with anything. These are bumper brackets for a square body.
Okay, well, go ahead and take them.
No, you can have them.
I don't want them.
Yeah, you've got more square body stuff than I got. But yeah, there's actual bumper brackets for a square.
Is that like a mailbox post or something?
This here?
Yeah.
That was my 220 for my camper. I'm putting it back in. I'm not taking it out. So that was my 220 for the camper.
Yep.
So when I moved it, I got rid of it. So that's staying here. Don't want that to come home. The cat, I'll take the money for, so we'll take that. Look, there's tow hooks back here.
I don't even know what to say. Don't know what to say.
OBS Chevy tow hooks.
Yeah, they're actually usable.
Yeah. You can mount them anywhere on here. You're not getting my straps though.
You can definitely have them.
Yeah.
Well, like it or not, we have a lifted Honda Civic now on a K5 Blazer frame, courtesy of the man in the sun.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually, now I've been saying bye now for at least a half an hour.
No, like 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah, but I officially said I gotta leave for a half an hour.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I said bye for 2 hours now, but it's sadder than I thought it was going to be.
It's definitely sad. This was a big turning point, I think, for your channel.
It built the channel.
Yeah, well, it's one of the things it did.
Yeah. Well, I looked at it, and the F450 is honestly where I got all the views, but this pulled views too.
Yeah. Yep. There's a bunch of loose ends that need tied up, and we just need to look over it and decide exactly what we're going to do and when, and kind of go from there. So don't look for this to be next week's project. It's definitely going to take some planning and parts gathering, but we're going to do something.
And I'm going to buy land and build a garage, and then we're going to have to build something better than this.
Anyway,
I got to leave before I change my mind again.
All right, off into the sunset you go.
Yes. I've always wanted that.
So obviously it's not the vehicle you thought it was, or maybe it is, I don't know. It is the Civic, the Bruce, whatever you want to call this monstrosity. It's got 44s on it. It has been jumped and it has not been taken care of. It's actually been a pain to have it in the garage here and try and film. So some of the videos is kind of awkward filming, and that's why I was trying not to get it in the background. It's so big, I could try and cover it up, but it's just so big that hide what this thing is. It's very unique. And I don't think I would be hiding anything if I just covered it up. We just tried to not film in front of it, but we have it. I need your guys' help. What do you want to see done? Like I said, it's in rough shape. We'll pop the door open. The outside door handle does not work. No glass in it anymore. No side glass. No sunroof. Windshield is obviously cracked. The steering column's laying down again. It's floating. All that's loose. You can see the motor. There's nothing done with that. I think Steve did do, yeah, it's still in here, rubber membrane. He kind of laid over it, but that's not really a solution. That's just gonna melt. And anyway, it does have a roll cage in it. Unfortunately, when I sit in here, my head sticks above that roll cage, so that's not really a good. I think you saw that when I was unloading this thing. So I don't know. I don't know where to go with this project. I don't know what exactly to do. We'll go ahead and shut the door here. If we go up front here and take a peek at the motor's trashed. Obviously, there's still no coolant system hooked up to it proper. There's kind of one laying there, but this thing's been hot so many times. The motor, I did put a socket on the crank. It's locked tight. Steve tried to get it running before he sold it. I think there is a new starter on there, but that didn't work. And obviously, it's because it's locked up. Motor's trash. I believe the transmission's also junk. Same way, overheated. I don't know. It may have not ever been in low range. It didn't seem like it had very much power to me. I was actually never around this. I did help put the suspension under it, if you do remember those videos. Actually twice. We put axles under it, and then we came back and did a lift kit and different axles. So either way, that's all decent. I do have another, this is a 5.3 4L60. I do have a LQ9 6-liter and a 4L65E, which is a big upgrade over this setup. It needs a lot of work is what I'm trying to say. I'm not real attached to the Civic body, to be 100% honest with you. A proper drivetrain in it, so it actually has some decent power. It could still be cool, I guess. There's a couple things. Obviously, this front bumper's been ripped off so many times it's actually cracked and broke, and it was screwed on at one time. So if I do that, we'll reattach this and actually trim it so the tire's not ripping it off every time you go off-road. There's, like I said, there's a lot of loose ends that definitely need tied up on this. Steve had a lot of fun with this, and I think he got some pretty good views for what was here. It's definitely unique. I just don't know if it's for me, the Civic. So you guys let me know if you want me to go ahead and keep going on the Civic and make it actually functional, a bad off-road vehicle. It does have 44s on it. That's actually what kind of excited me the most about this. It's already LS swapped 44s. It's got a 14 bolt in the back. It does have a Dana 44 in the front. I believe it's only got like 410 gears in it. So we definitely have some decisions to make. So you guys let me know which way you want to see this go. The other option is cut the Civic off. We do have a good frame and pretty much drivetrain, especially if I put that 6-liter and the new trans in. We'll have a stout setup here. We get rid of the Civic and possibly put, this is actually what I picked up in the back of the Isuzu box truck. When we went and picked up something, I never really said what it was. This is a Chevy Love pickup. I have the cab. I do have the bed. It's a short bed. The wheelbase is very similar to this. And being a 44-inch tire, I would have to trim the wheel wells, and it's easy to make a wheelbase fit when you're trimming if it's within a couple inches. So that's a very good possibility. I kind of want to do this, but it's kind of up to you guys at this point. Yeah, let me know what you think. Or I'm going to do something with this regardless. Well, I'll just say, I'll give you a couple options with the Chevy Love. We're either going to put it on here and make it a big giant mini monster truck, or we're going to actually take one of the Cadillac Escalade drivetrains, so the 6-liter, the 4L65E, and the all-wheel drive transfer case and the front differential, and put it into this. So I don't know all the details yet. It'll be an all-wheel drive lowered Chevy Love. I think it could be really cool. Maybe turbocharge it. That could be a really, really cool project. Obviously, most of you probably thought at the beginning I was talking about Street Speed 717's TRX. Same thing. It was jumped. It was abused pretty good after the fact, and it did have 44s on it too. But nope, it was the Bruce here. Definitely let me know. I think this could be very big for the channel. It's obviously big. I mean, standing beside it, it's huge. We can even go up more. I have another lift kit around available. Right now, this is actually a stock K5 Blazer frame. I should explain that, I guess. It's a K5 Blazer frame with a Civic body sitting on it. It is LS swapped, like I said. It's got a 14 bolt in the back, so it is 8 lug. It's got a Dana 44, like a Ford Dana 44 up front for the rate offset for the 4L60 drop. And it is also, it's only on a 4-inch spring in the front and some blocks in the back. So I know it looks huge, but that's pretty much because the Civic body's sitting so far up on the frame. As you can see, if you go on the rocker panel, you can actually see straight through. So if we do decide to go with the Love, it may have to be lifted a little bit more. I don't know, probably not. Honestly, because the bed, we can just trim the wheel wells out, and I think it would look really cool anyway. I'll put a picture up of what I'm thinking that could look like. It's a vintage picture. A family member had this back in the probably late 80s, early 90s. So again, it was on 44s too. You know, it was yellow Chevy Love, pretty cool. Kind of like to recreate that, but I don't really care either way. Either way, we got into this good enough. It was cheap enough. The Love is a decent start. It could also be really cool for that all-wheel drive lowered kind of drag truck. Guys, let me know what you think, and we're going to do something. We're going to keep going here. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.
I did. It's a special
Say that
feature.
again. Shut the door. Shuts off.
Yeah, it's that
door ajar
switch from the 80s.